Hello, hi, hey. We are here at the Twin Cities Film Fest, and you're catching us on the red carpet. I am here with the producer and director of the Juneteenth story, Miss Monique Linder, and I am here with her amazing music score dual team that helped make this film what it is with the beautiful melodies of their harmonious sounds. So let's go ahead and talk about that.
Well, I'm here with the famous, legendary jazz saxophonist, Mr. Walter Chancellor, to my right, and next to him is the beautiful jazz songstress, Miss Thomasina
Thank you.
Petrus.
Yes.
And um, we we collaborated and came up with what you'll hear, the water cries. Um, and there's a lot of emotion in the songs, and I want to probably not talk too much. I want to pass it on to, because I came back and I said, there's this deep connection with water and the slave, that period of enslavement, and how do we capture that in the film? And I just sat down with them and explained it, and they went right to work. So Thomasina, let's start with
Okay.
Thomasina.
Um, when we were given this assignment, I wanted to, and I enjoy playing and using um, two thoughts to become one. So, what you'll hear in the music, you may hear what you think is sailing, but it's also the word saline, as in salt water. So, the ocean is salt water. It's also the tears, our ancestral tears. So, there's metaphor in the words. You'll also hear wailing, um, because it sometimes they followed a path where whales and sharks would follow. So there's wailing, but it's also the wailing of the sounds of our ancestors wailing in the bow, in the below the ship in chains. So there's this duality that I'm always playing with sound, and also the harmonies, the multiple harmonies, and the sounds. I kind of am telling you to listen for certain things. So you'll hear this, what sounds like a percussive low resin that starts leaving the shores of Africa. And it's a male voice that at the end of the journey, when you start hearing the Native American sounds coming in, it's as if this ship has traversed and left Africa and is on the shores of America. So that's the exchange you hear in the background. And the low hum is from the African shores, and at the end you hear that low hum is actually humming, but it's saying home. So now that you know all of these words, it sounds like hum, but it's actually at the very end, it's home. We're calling for home from the moment we leave the shore. So I'm just kind of giving you all of these little tidbits as to what I was thinking. Once he gave me the foundation for the music, and so I'll let you speak to that.
So basically, everything that she explained there, it was just, it was right on point. I can't even add or subtract from that. But all I can say is that Monique basically came to us and said, "Hey, I have this idea. This is the script. This is what's going on, and this is what needs to be, attenuated in the music." So that's what we did. So I just kind of sat and thought about it, and became very cerebral about it, and then I became emotional with it. Added that part of me that's the music, because that's what I deliver, and put that to tape. And then the next thing you know, she's over in my studio. We're building, 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 and building. And then pretty soon, all I had to do was just mix the song, because that's basically what I do, is produce and mix. I'm a music producer, so.
Yeah. Well, I do need to say that we work in layers. So all that stuff I described didn't just all happen. The first thing that happened was we talked about what the foundation of this would be, and that was the hum. Once he found that and we laid that down, everything else just started sort of slowly, like phyllo dough, just
Coming together.
coming together. And so one thing feeds on another, and our process has always been like that. So the lyrics, everything sort of feeds on. Once I hear the music, then the words come. So I hope you can feel that in what you're going to hear today.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you both. Just a great
Thank you.
partnership. And now it's on to the next film, right? And I just want to thank you. And I know they're signaling we got to wrap this up. But I just want to give credit also to Anthony Griffin. You'll see him in the film, That's where the meal took place, and we were just talking around the table. But he's the one that put the concept about the music in my head, because he kept describing that deep connection that our ancestors had with water. We know why, right? But he ended with saying that the water is still crying because we have not confronted our history of slavery and lynching in this country. So I'll end on that note.
That is so beautiful. And to know that the music composition in itself tells a story within the story just lets you know the complexity and the layers within this film and why you should check it out. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. You were a great host.
Thank you. This is the Twin Cities Film Fest, and we invite you to see the Juneteenth story.